Hey,
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sorry about the troubles.
Oh, no worries. I feel like there's always something with technology, so
Yeah.
it's to be expected.
How are you? How was your day? Or is your day?
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock here, so mid-afternoon. It's a nice sunny day, so so far so good. How about you? We have a bit of a time difference, right? What is it?
Yeah. It's for me now 11 p.m.
Oh my goodness. Well, did you have a good day?
Yeah, I had a really good day.
Good, good. Glad to hear it. Well, I'm really excited to meet you and to chat with you today.
Likewise. Um, I always start with the introduction, and then uh, I to you and you to the viewers.
Okay, cool.
So my name is Sanne. I am 27 years old. I live in the Netherlands. I watch verticals now for I think 2 years, and I have my fan page since February. I've been
Cool.
doing this since March,
Awesome.
so that's a little bit.
That's awesome.
And my work is like in the social media branch, because I do a lot of like building websites, logos, things like that.
That's awesome. Multifaceted. Very cool.
That was a
All
little
right.
bit about me.
Is it oh gosh. Well, I'm Elizabeth Montanaro, and I am from New Jersey originally, but I live in Los Angeles, California now. I grew up dancing and doing musical theater and things like that. And then when I moved out to California from the East Coast, I started to pursue TV and film. And my very first vertical was called The Billionaire Baby Bargain with Richard Sharrah and Daniela Kozo. And still friends to this day, very good friends. So, um, yeah, I've been enjoying being a part of the vertical space. Just had my very first lead in a vertical come out this past week for
Mm,
America's Favorite Husband with Richard. Um, and other than that, I've also been doing the horizontals, so to speak. I've done a few feature films this year as well, and a television show, and so just been busy and feeling really grateful. But yeah, so that's a little bit about me. But
mm, do you can you share a little fun fact that maybe not a lot of people know?
yeah, fun fact. Well, I used to work at Disneyland. I was a face character performer. Um, the proper etiquette is to say friends with Tinkerbell, Alice in
Um,
Wonderland, and Wendy. So that's something, I guess, fun and a fact about me. And something that Richard and I bonded over because his wife, Jessica, was also a Disney princess, and she's just a real life Disney princess as well. So, um, yeah, that's something about me. I really enjoyed it too. It was a lot of really hard work, but met a lot of wonderful
mm.
people. And yeah.
Was acting something you always wanted to do, or did you have other passions?
Yeah, I think acting has always been something I've wanted to do ever since I was really little. My mom would put on a movie like The Wizard of Oz, and I
Mm.
would act out the entire thing as a little 3-year-old kid. Um, one of my favorite movies to this day. But yeah, I think it's always been something just ingrained in me that I've wanted to do. And then I started doing musical theater as a little kid as well. Grew up doing that and took classes in New York City and just continued it. And the passion just kept growing. So, yeah, I've just always loved doing it. Of course, I also dance and play the piano and things like that too. But acting for screen has been my absolute passion and love, like first and foremost, I think. Yeah.
What for types of dancing did you like to do?
I did a little bit of everything: tap, jazz, ballet, lyrical, modern, hip hop, kind of everything. And I danced competitively as well. So I love it. I also taught dance for about 2 years too. So um, yeah, love dancing.
How was that? 'Cause that's a lot of a lot different than acting.
Yes and no. I mean, I think that what's cool about dance is you're kind of performing and telling a story through, movement and agility and things like that.
Hmm.
So it's kind of like a different form of acting. I always kind of felt like because you can really just perform and move through the lyrics of a song or the score of a song and kind of portray the story through just your movement. So yeah, just another creative outlet that I've always enjoyed.
How did you learn about the verticals?
Well, I got an audition back in 2023, I think, 2023, beginning of 2023. And it was my very first vertical audition and the first one that I booked. It was for a Billionaire Baby Bargain that I mentioned previously. And I played the villain.
Mm.
And that was my very first experience and introduction to the vertical space. And then from there, I did a few here and there, but I was kind of bouncing all over from the East Coast, the West Coast, here in LA, Australia, and things like that, doing the horizontals, TV and film as well. So I had a lot of that mixed in, but um, yeah, that was my very first experience, and I loved it. I met some of my dearest friends on that set, and it was just so fun to play this character. Her name was Morgan.
Mhm.
For those of you who know, I'm sure you know. And yeah, I don't know. That was that was so fun. And then from there, I've played a lot of villains. My very first non-villain character was playing Sabrina and America's Favorite Ex-Husband. Um, so it was nice to kind of play that role too, even though, Sabrina has like kind of an arc where she kind of is not so not so nice sometimes.
Yeah.
Kind of, she finds her way at the end, I think. But yeah, it was a lot different from like throwing champagne in people's faces and, screaming at people about things. So yeah. But prior to America's Favorite Ex-Husband, I played another villain. So it was kind of like back to back. And it was called After I Had the Billionaire Hobo's Baby with
Oh,
Drama Box.
with Cosette, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
Cosette Hatch, yes. Yeah, she's wonderful too. So,
I spoke with
yeah, I
her.
think I
I think I spoke with her like a week ago,
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's awesome. Great. Yeah, she's wonderful.
and I also spoke with Richard a little longer ago.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I think I saw your guys' conversation on your page. Yeah, he's great too, huh?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But did you see like a you said audition in person you meant or like on
No, it was
casting websites?
yeah, so my agent actually sent me, or it might have been my manager. My manager sent me an audition through a self tape request. So I submitted a self tape, and yeah, I booked it straight from there. And then from then on, it kind of just snowballed. So yeah.
Did you realize that it was a vertical?
No, I really didn't know anything. It was so brand new at the time. Like it was right at the very beginning with Real Short, and I had no idea. I had no idea about the concept of a vertical or anything like that. I mean, I've heard of web series. I've done a couple web series and things like that. So I figured it was something maybe similar to it, but I had no idea. So when we started filming and all of the cameras were kind of and the monitors were vertical, I was like, "Wait, what?" It's such an interesting concept. But yeah, so I had no idea. I was just walking into it excited to learn about this new format and jump in, but yeah, I learned as I went along.
I had to include Richard in a question, of course.
Yeah.
How was it working with him again since you now work 2 times with him?
Oh, it was a blast. It was so much fun. We were just having so much fun just goofing around between takes. Obviously, we are very professional and everything like that. But it was just fun. It was like seeing an old friend, especially because this was we both didn't know what we were kind of getting into when we first did Billionaire Baby Bargain together. That was both of our first
Mhm.
experience. And so to kind of reunite in America's Favorite Ex-Husband with both of us leading and getting to be in so many more scenes together, it was just such a full circle moment and we just had a blast. It was so much fun. And I think it does kind of come through in some of our scenes too, just how much fun we were having,
Mhm.
and trying to not make each other break too often. And we just had so much fun making TikToks and things, and just yeah, it was just a blast. So yeah.
Yeah, I love watching these TikToks. I have
Yeah, we had a
seen,
lot of fun.
I have seen, I think, almost everyone.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, we had so much fun making them and coming up with the silly things to try. And we have um, a DM chain going with just TikToks we wanted to try and do while we were, on lunch break or in between our scenes. And so we would just film whatever we could, and we just had so much fun with it. But yeah, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Seems like, a
Yeah,
lot of our, friends are enjoying it as well, so kind of fun.
it's a good one to watch.
Yeah, yeah, just silly and fun.
Now I'm really curious with the next one. If you could step,
Yeah.
if you could step into any show or movie that's not a vertical, which one?
Well, can I say, oh, I have 3.
You can say them
Oh,
all if you want.
okay, okay, okay. So the first one that comes to mind is my favorite movie. It's Mean Girls. I
Yeah,
love that
love
movie.
it.
The next one would be The Wizard of Oz. Just grew up loving that. It's another favorite. And then the third one would be Wicked, the musical.
Oh yeah,
I'm I would love to be a part of that, but yeah.
those are really
How
good.
yeah, what are yours?
uh, Vampire Diaries.
Oh, cool.
I'm a big Vampire
That'd be
Diaries lover. Or Pretty Little Liars.
Oh, a classic. Yeah.
or Gossip Girl.
Oh yeah, that would be fun. Oh yeah, those are some classics for sure. Those are good picks.
How was that? Like being background for
For Gossip Girl?
yeah.
Oh, it was a blast. I got to be a part of um it was a debutante
Mm.
scene. It was a big we were at the Waldorf Astoria in New York City, which is a beautiful historic hotel. And this was kind of in the beginning of my specific to TV and film career. I had grown up doing theater and everything, going in and out of New York City for acting classes and things. But um, background was kind of where I started in the TV space. And so I was just in awe of everything and seeing all of the actors that I loved watching on Gossip Girl in the flesh, up close and personal. And so it was a lot of fun. I got to wear this beautiful dress and we had hair and makeup even. And it was just so much fun. I felt like I was getting like the full experience and I was just, like I said, in awe. So, yeah, it was so cool.
Yeah, when I saw that on your uh, IMDb, I was like, oh my gosh, I love.
Yeah, I know. It's such a good show. It's a classic.
You
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
you have done more like TV shows like that, right? Did I see that correctly?
Yeah, yeah. I did background for quite a few. And it was a lot of fun. And I felt like I learned a lot from, being a background actor on these bigger sets and everything kind of in the beginning of my career, just seeing everything in action and seeing these pros and their element and how they handled just everything on the fly and yeah, like learning from the crew. It was an awesome experience. And if there was anything I could offer in terms of advice for like actors starting out too, is to try out background work because you really do learn a lot and you learn a lot of discipline too and patience. And so I'm really glad I got to do it and be a part of some of my favorite shows.
Yeah, that's really cool. And I love that you just answered one of my questions.
Ah, cool. Good transition, huh?
But that one I was planning to ask later.
Oh, yeah.
Because I like
Okay.
to go in order, or else I would cook.
Yeah, I get it.
Also, if you want to know something about me, you can always ask that
Yeah. Sure. Awesome. Just let me know when you want me to swoop in.
whenever you want.
Okay, well, um, okay, let me think. I had a question. I guess my question would be, and you might have been asked this before, so I'm sorry if you have, but I'm curious to know if you could write and be a part of, star in whatever capacity in a vertical of your creation, what would it be?
Ooh. Hmm. Um,
That's a hard question.
I think like uh, yeah, it's a hard question, and now finding the right words.
Yeah. If you want to come back to it, we can if you want.
Oh no. Um, psychological thriller.
Ooh, a psychological
Yeah.
thriller would be cool. And would you direct it or star in it? What would be your dream?
Start. I think. What do I hear?
Oh, it might be the phone ringing in the background. It'll stop in a second. Sorry. I wasn't sure if you could hear it. I wasn't sure if I should address it or not, but yeah. Okay, it's done.
No, I did.
Sorry.
No, you're totally fine. But I think acting it, yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Or
Nice.
or I would make like a really big girls vertical with a lot of girls in
Ooh,
it.
yeah, what's your dream cast?
Oof. mm, I think if I would make a comedy, I would put Richard in it.
Of course, of course.
Mm, if I do like a Pretty Little Liars themed kind of thing, then Alexa, I don't know if you know her.
Alexa. I probably do. I'm better with faces. That'd be perfect.
Or Eric, I really love Eric's work, Eric Gilmet.
Yeah.
So I would put him in anything.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Very cool.
Or
I
just
think that
some
would be
of the
perfect.
other girls. I love so many people.
Yeah. There's so many very incredible and talented actors in the vertical space, that's for sure.
Yeah. And maybe I would put you and Richard in one again too.
Yes, I would love that. That'd be so much fun. Hopefully we get to one day.
You never know. There are a lot of shows now with people in it that work like 2 times, 3 times, four, I think.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. Which is always fun when that happens. 'Cause you get to hang out with your friends on set. It's fun.
Yeah, you don't have to build something then because it's already there.
Exactly. Very, very good point. That's so true. Yeah. Yeah.
How do you prepare for roles?
Oh, good question. Well, I first read through the script and just break it down scene by scene and get to know, my character and the characters in the script and their relationship to each other. And yeah, I don't know, just a little bit of everything. And it's always so much fun getting to know the character that you're playing and their surroundings and everything and what makes them them and finding ways to me Elizabeth relate to that character in some way and yeah, some a little bit of everything, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Do you have like a routine you do when you arrive on set?
mm. Well, I just like to go say hi to everybody, honestly. It's pretty simple. I just like to get there and say hi and settle in and I always kind of enjoy the hair and makeup time, just kind of
Yeah.
slow breathing and looking over the sides for the day and just really keep it calm before we kind of jump in because it's long days, long hours, and some days can be emotionally draining, some more than others sometimes, depending on what scene it is. So, yeah, I just kind of like to arrive and say hi to everybody and get settled in for the day. Yeah.
Yeah, I think mostly the crying scenes or not. You had a
Yeah.
few of them in your one with Richard.
A lot of crying, a
Yeah,
lot of crying. Yeah, it was exhausting.
I
Fun, but exhausting. Yeah, Sabrina kinda went through it.
yeah.
But, yeah, it's funny because the one right before, Sabrina with America's Favorite Ex-Husband, I was telling you earlier, I played the villain, so she was screaming a lot of the time, just going crazy. So it was kind of funny to kind of go from that to the other,
Yeah.
but yeah.
What a switch up.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
What is a dream role you are waiting to get cast for?
I think something that I can do, like some cool stunts. Nothing too crazy because I am afraid of heights. So maybe nothing crazy like that. But I don't know. Maybe something action packed would be really fun. I'd also love to be in a Christmas rom com.
Yeah.
I love Christmas, and I love Christmas movies, especially like Christmas rom com movies. And so that would be another really fun one that I would love to do. Um, but yeah, or just like a really fun, funny comedy. I don't know. So that was three different ones that I just gave you, but I want to do it all.
No, that's totally right. Mm. What do you think people underestimate about the vertical world?
Can you repeat that?
What do you think people might underestimate about the verticals?
Mm, like about the process of
Yeah.
making them?
For example.
Underestimate. Um, Maybe just how fast we're working. Sometimes we don't get the script till 72 to 48 hours before, and you hit the ground running. They're really long days, but we work quickly. And so everything that you see is done with a lot of care and thought and effort and at lightning speed. We're working fast. And so that might be something that people don't know about the process. Um, yeah, it's fast. It's really
Yeah.
fast.
And they come out each time quicker, I feel like.
Yeah, they do. They are coming out quick. The turnaround between filming and putting them out for the world is pretty quick. Sometimes it takes a little bit. Like there are a couple that I've done that haven't come out yet. And it's been a little bit, but it kind of varies. Yeah.
You mean verticals with the one that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
The next one is my favorite question.
Oh, okay, I'm ready.
I always ask this one, and that is if you could give your younger self advice, what would it be?
Oh. Advice for my younger self. Well, there are a lot of things that I would tell my younger self, but I think just to try and enjoy the journey, the peaks, the valleys, everything. Um, and, you know, everything's going to be okay. Just try and really enjoy it. And it's your life. Live it. Take everything as it comes and just keep finding the things that bring you joy, and surround yourself with the people that lift you up and support you as well. Um, yeah, a little bit of that, but so many things. My goodness.
I can relate to that a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. What would you tell your younger self?
I think, to be honest, exactly what you just said.
Yeah. Twins. It's good advice, I think, because, you know, life can be tricky and life can be beautiful. It's so
Hmm.
multifaceted. There's so many things happening all the time and surprises around every corner, right? And so I think it's important to just appreciate where you are in the present moment and recognize everything that has made you you from everything you have experienced in your past. And yeah, try not to fast forward anything and look too far in the distance that, it causes you anxiety or overwhelm or to overthink things, and just enjoy where you are. That's something I'm constantly learning, relearning.
Yeah,
Um,
me too.
yeah, just the journey. Yeah, you know?
Mm. The next is about the vertical fan base.
Yeah.
What do you
Okay.
think about it? And what do you think?
Oh,
Is this your first interview about the verticals, or did you do others?
good question. This might be my first interview for Verticals, I think. I did Real Talk at Real Short,
Mm-hmm.
but it was me and Richard just playing some games and having some fun. So it wasn't necessarily an interview. We were interviewing each other a little bit, but I think this would be my first formal interview for the Vertical space, which is very exciting.
I love it.
Um, yeah, I feel very, very honored that it's with you. But yeah, to answer your question, what do I think about the vertical fan base? Well, oh my goodness, everybody is just, you know, just so die hard passionate about what we're putting out, and I'm so appreciative of that and the support. Just, with the one that came out last week, America's Favorite Ex-Husband, and all of the support that's come through there, and I've seen all most of the DMs that have come through, which have been really wonderful, and the kind reviews, people taking the time to post about it and share their thoughts and share the things that they loved about it. It's just really exciting because it's we love what we do, and we love coming to set and kind of, I don't know, telling these stories and getting to put them out in the world so that people can enjoy them. And um, I don't know, it's just it's really nice to have the support, especially when you're doing something that you love so much. You know?
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I just realized I need to post a review still.
Oh, well, I reminded you.
I'm gonna do that later.
You'll just have to give me an extra star because I reminded you. And
No,
an extra star with Montanaro.
a bonus star especially for you.
Yay.
Because normally, later I write like my opinion about it. A little note to the uh, male lead actor, and then the female, and then like I have three categories. I give like little stars to,
Ooh.
and
And you're
then
gonna have to make a new category now. Elizabeth reminding me to write this review. 5 stars.
I have like story, chemistry, and performance.
Oh, awesome. I can't wait to read it. You'll have to send it my way when you have it ready. I can't wait.
I will tag you because then you will see it automatically.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait.
What do you like to do when you're not on set?
Oh, well, I'm my guilty pleasure is watching reality TV. I love watching reality TV. A lot of my time has been spending it with my dog Lacey, who just recently passed. It's just my pride and joy, my whole world. And so a lot of my time was spent, going on walks and going to the beach with her, and watching TV with her. So I miss her a lot.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, I just enjoy getting outside and going to the beach and spending time with friends. And I'm a homebody, so I like to watch TV and movies and things like that. And I'm also creating projects in my downtime too. So I've kind of started to write my own projects that I hope can come to fruition one day. Maybe one day something I write will be in a vertical. Who knows? That would be really cool. But yeah.
I'm sorry about the loss of your dog.
Thank you. I miss her terribly. It's only been a week, but it feels like a lifetime. Yeah, she was really wonderful and my soul dog, so I miss her a lot. Thank you.
Mm.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Mm, what is one of your most memorable moments on a vertical set?
Oh, oh my goodness, there's been so many. Mm, most memorable moment. Well, I think the first one that comes to mind is a time that I laughed the hardest, which was on the set of America's Favorite Ex-Husband with Evan and Richard. And I don't want to give too much away for anybody who hasn't seen it, but it was a particular scene where Evan's character and my character Sabrina come home from a party, and Richard's character Daniel is in bed sleeping, and Sabrina's like, "Would it be okay if Preston just sleeps here for the night in our room in our bed?" And it was just so much fun because we were just, oh my gosh, we were dying laughing in between, just like trying to get these, words out because it was just so funny to imagine that happening in real life. And yeah, we were just having so much fun with it. And I don't know if you can tell, from the scene that has come out in the film, but we were just trying so hard not to break or make each other break. And Richard and Evan just did a wonderful job, just having their back and forth. And Sabrina's just like, "What? Like, I don't understand what the problem is." It was so much fun. We were laughing so hard.
I think I can see that more with you than with Richard.
Yeah, Richard, I think, has had some practice giving me that death glare,
Yeah,
Just
like his
kidding, but,
face.
yeah, like, but yeah. That was really fun.
What is something you hope to see more in verticals?
Ah, good question. I think just more, um, female-driven, like, powerhouse girls banding together sort of things. That's something that I am really passionate about and the kind of thing that I'm trying to write currently for some of my projects. But that would be something that I would love to see even more of in the vertical space and just have a really strong, incredible female cast, I think.
I think a
Yeah.
lot of the fan pages are now demanding it. So,
Yeah. How about you? What do you hope to see in the vertical space?
um, yeah, I said this before. Also, more female-based cast.
Yeah.
I think more horror. I really am into the horror stories.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't think that there are very many of those now that I think about it.
No,
That's a good point.
and I think like very good vampire stories.
Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, because I know a lot of people really enjoy that too. So it's a good point.
Yeah, and there were
Yeah.
so many werewolf ones, but I think not so
Yeah.
many vampires.
Yeah. There's werewolves, um,
Witches.
which is dragon slayers. But yeah, we need more vampires, huh?
Yeah.
That would be cool. That would be fun to play. I've never played a vampire. I would like to try that.
Mm, that would be great. Ooh.
Yeah.
What or who inspires you?
Hmm. That's a good question. I mean, I think there's so much that kind of inspires me. It sounds kind of silly to say, but my dog really inspired me just to be able to go out and enjoy day-to-day life, like the simple things of taking the time to just be patient and really take in a good walk, and be present. Um, I in the last month that I had with Lacey, we made sure to go and watch the sunset every single night,
Mm,
and just like taking those moments to really enjoy the slowness of life. Um, inspired me as a person, and then also really inspires what I do for a living, which is acting, and taking those life experiences and that, just those colors of enjoying life, I think, um, really informs what I do too. But of course, there are so many amazing actors and actresses that also inspire me, like, to like Margot Robbie, for example, would be one that I really look to. Just her range and diversity of characters she's played and created, and how she's created a production company to create projects that she enjoys and wants out in the world, and then also ones that she wants to be a part of, and just kind of creating a her own path, so to speak, really inspires me, and I hope I can kind of have even a little bit of a career like that as well. So I kind of gave you a bunch of different points, but yeah.
but what you said about your dog, that's not silly.
No,
No,
thank you. Yeah,
I
she's
love
the
that.
she was the best. Thank you.
Um, my next question is kind of random. But if you were stranded on a abandoned island and and only got to take three things,
Oh no. Okay. I always dread this question because I never know what my answer is going to be. So let's see what comes out of my mouth right now. I think the first one would be probably some sort of water source. So I would need to have filtered water. So maybe one of those straw things that like filter the water so you could drink it. I don't know. I don't know. Something so I could have water. Um, and then maybe a good book, or no, maybe a notebook so I could write my own stories and I could like be creative and write things. The third thing, um, maybe like I don't know, like a tent, so I have somewhere to sleep, and there wouldn't be any critters crawling on me and things. Like I don't like bugs. I know bugs will be bugs, but like I don't like them. I don't want them on me. I don't want them near me. And so if I'm in a tent, there's shade, and I could probably not have any bugs, right? So yeah. Was that a good answer?
yeah, now comes
What would you take? Do you know what you would take?
a lighter,
Oh, yep.
um, a knife, and also a tent. I think.
Yeah, because you don't want bugs and you get shade.
Yeah.
Like it's a twofer. Yeah, yeah, pretty good.
Now comes the question that I said you already kind of answered this.
Oh,
Like
yes.
it's a two-part question.
Okay.
What is the best career advice you ever got?
The best career advice I ever got. Hmm. That's such a good question. I think just to always kind of prioritize what you believe in and kind of what you stand for, as part of it, and to not to be afraid to use your voice in spaces, because it's so important and matters. Obviously, that's oftentimes easier said than done, depending on the environment, but it's something that I really take to heart and try my best to implement. And then the other is something that I brought up yesterday, and I apologize if you hear the lawnmower in the background. Not good timing, but hopefully you can't hear it too much. Is, like I said, to enjoy the journey, because you're going to look back in the place that you are now, and it's going to feel so nostalgic, even if there's painful parts. You're still going to look back on it, and appreciate it, because it will have built who you are. And that's something that I really try and remind myself, even in the hard moments, of I'm gonna look back and appreciate this. And in a way, I'll miss it too. There's various chapters of life that you kind of look back on and you kind of miss, even if they didn't always have a lot of bright moments, so to speak, or whatever. Like, even in the hard moments, there's something to kind of look back on with fondness. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is the second part of the question. Is that also something you would advise to somebody who wants to be an actor?
Yeah. Everything that I said, and then also not to be afraid to be told no. Don't be afraid of it, because you're going to be told it a lot, and not to let it get to you. Even I know that's easier said than done, but
Mm-hmm.
if you're passionate about it and it makes you happy, you have to keep pushing forward, and you'll find the right people that will become your community and who lift you up and take you along through the doors that open up for them, and vice versa. You'll do that for them too. And it's all about building your community and pushing through the hard moments. Just never give up on something that makes you happy.
That's
Yeah.
a really important message, I think.
Yeah.
Just in
Thank you.
general,
Yeah.
not specifically in acting, but in general, I think also.
I agree. Yeah, it's very applicable to a lot of areas of life for
Yeah.
sure. To let things get you down. Yeah.
I have one, two, three, four more questions to
Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
go. um, which of your characters did you connect with the most?
Oh, I think Sabrina, honestly. Um, she had her upbringing kind of definitely formed her perspective on her world and the world as a whole. And I think that, that obviously plays a part in who you are and how you move about your life and your relationships. And I really had a lot of empathy for her with kind of like trying to figure out the various things that were coming her way, and the 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 reality of some of her actions too. Like she was really learning, and I think that she had moments of introspection, and she had moments where she really wasn't, and I
Mm.
think that made her really human. Um, but I relate to kind of navigating those things and hopefully learning from them. Um, and yeah, I don't know. It was really fun to play her. She had a lot going on, um, but I I admire where she lands at the end. I think that she did try and learn some things.
Mhm. I
Yeah.
agree. What is something you hope to achieve in the future, like career-wise or personal, whatever you want to say?
Well, I would love to be able to rescue more dogs.
Mm.
Um, like I did with Lacey. She just was my whole world, and I'd love to be able to rescue more animals in the future. And in terms of my acting career, I just want to keep doing this. I love being able to tell stories, and um, you know, I just love what I do. So I'd love to continue to be able to do that and maybe build my own production company one day and put out projects that I create or admire. And yeah, I just hope that I'm able to continue to do this because I really enjoy it.
Mm.
Surrounded by dogs.
Lots of dogs.
Yes, lots of dogs.
If you could have any superpowers, which one?
Ooh, probably teleportation. I feel like I would love to be able to sleep a little bit more and then to just be able to teleport wherever I need to go, or be able to teleport to somewhere in the world to see a friend or go on a vacation or work on a set somewhere that's not super close or something like that. I think that would be really cool, just be able to go to point A to point B in a snap of a finger, you know?
Yeah,
What
I agree.
what would yours be?
Mine is time traveling.
Yeah, just so you can see the world.
Yeah, also a little bit of a personal reason.
Yeah.
It's because my dad is not with me anymore. Just yeah.
Oh, so distance can be tricky for sure, huh?
No, it's totally okay.
Oh, well, maybe one day they'll come up with a technology so we can teleport and be able to spend more time with the people that we love, huh?
That would be great.
Yeah, I agree.
Then you could come with me and then you could go to your dog.
Yeah, that would be great. Oh,
And one more and then I have my ending question.
okay.
This if you had to describe yourself to somebody who don't know you, what would you say in 3 words?
Myself to somebody who doesn't know me.
Yeah,
Um, in 3 words.
or more
Okay.
if you want to do more.
No. um, I would say resilient, uh, determined, and funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is my
What
little.
words would you pick?
For myself, hardworking, uh, caring, and funny. I think also.
Yeah, I think those are perfect words for you. Yeah, good choice.
So that's the ending question I always end with this. And that is if you want to say something to the viewers who have been watching your work, or the viewers who are watching our talk right now, or me.
So what would I say to the viewers?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess just thank you so much for watching and for all the support and love. Really appreciate it. And like I said, like it's just so nice to work really hard and enjoy what we do, but then also be able to give it to you and for you to enjoy it too. And we can kind of all share in that kind of joy. And so just thank you. And all the support doesn't go unnoticed. That's for sure. Really appreciate it.
So that were all the questions I had for you.
Cool. Well, thank you. That was great. I had so much fun.
I hope you enjoyed it. I did. I know I did. So thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I'll hopefully talk to you really soon.
And
Great. I'm so excited.
so thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
I hope you have a good rest of your day.
You too. Thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate it.
Thank
I'll
you.
speak to you soon.
Bye bye.